Living Acres has supplied the locals of the Franklin County area with fresh soil and produce for 40 years. Run by a married couple, Tony and Kathy, they make sure that they produce the best produce and soil for their customers and local vendors.
What was the mission you two had in mind when establishing Living Acres?
Well, actually, Stu and Gail Mayo established the company back in 1980, and we've tried to carry on their mission, which was to provide healthy products, help people grow healthy food without the use of pesticides. But I mean, chemical fertilizers is part of the picture, but it's the pesticides that are especially concerning because they are a class of nerve poisons and hormone disruptors. And there was a church connection too. I think a lot of it was sort of based around our faith and wanting to provide a way for people that we knew to work together and to be together and do something meaningful for work.
And it's been 40 years now. It's a long time for just two people running a local business. What keeps you going for this long?
The demand of the product is one side.
And the customers.
And the customers that you know over the years, some of the businesses we've had for almost all those years.
Kathy has customers here in the greenhouse that she's had for 30 years or more. And she doesn't get to see the soil customers as much as I do because I do a lot of the deliveries. And that is a sales trip network, FaceTime with each other, communicating about product and about farming in general. And I learned so much from them that I'm able to a source for other people too, sharing ideas that I've learned from the farmers we work with. Basically, this is the input side, and this right here is a sensor. It has a long shaft and a paddle that spins, and when this empties out, then it runs the hopper and the elevator to fill this little accumulator. But then so this is just a magnetic vibratory trough, and that's the input. Just emptied out enough to tick on the input. Now that it's going to slow speed, this has a high speed and a slow speed. And then when it gets to weight, it kicks on. And then after we get them normally this belt will run, and there's a little limit switch right there that turns them off. And then we just let them down. They go up onto the table, and then we stack them out there.
What are some of the challenges you face as business owners in this line of business as time goes on?
I would say probably one of the biggest challenges is just there's so much bureaucracy, so many different weird regulations and just deadlines and just paperwork. I hate paperwork.
One of the other struggles is when you have a home business, people don't realize that you have hours. Like someone will come in on a Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock and want some soil. It's different when you have a business. You can close the doors and lock the doors and put up your closed sign, but when you're at home, and also all the phone calls that come in 9 at night, 6 in the morning, so it kind of can invade your lifestyle a little bit.
Well, as people like to say, it must be nice to own your own business. And I said, yeah, but there are days when it owns you. And if you can't tolerate that, you don't belong trying to run a business, because you have to tolerate that to be successful. Actually, see, there's a little tiny shell right there.
Yeah.
And that's, once in a while, the shells actually survive. But the lime content of this peat is part of what makes it so incredible. It's just really, really dynamic for growing.
What is the secret for producing top-notch soil?
First off was love.
Obviously, this is a lot for just a two-man job. I imagine you've had a lot of employees throughout the years help you.
We have. We've had some really dedicated employees and some real hard workers, and we're really, really happy with, having so many good people have come through here. We can't offer everything a corporation can, you know, it's just the nature of it. But we try to pay well, and we try to give a lot of flexibility, and it works really well for some people. But we never would be where we are without the employees we've had over the last 40 years.
You can buy Living Acres soil at their farm at Weeks Mills Road, but you can most certainly find their soil here at the Better Living Center located in Front Street in Farmington.